Today, guys, this is the last case of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Here we go. Jeez, what's going on? Is this like after Mia just left? Or is this Mia coming back? Oh crap. Who's this? Dang, now we're really getting into this. Oh, this is at the police department. It's been 2 months since Mia left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is until the day that girl showed up. Why do I come here to the office every day? Not like I want to work. There you are, finally! Where have you been? Hello? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. You're the famous defense attorney Mia Fey. Mia Fey. I think you're wrong about that, though. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you? Sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are the coffee boy. I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right. Wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case? That's correct. Well, Edgeworth who was the murderer, though. That's a relief. Then you're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I'm not taking the case right now. But you're Phoenix Wright, right? The the undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. Sorry, but you have to look elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But please, you have to help. It's my sister. Oh, yeah. How could it be? Okay, I'll hear you out. Really? Thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma. I'm gonna call her Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Wonder what's wrong with Emma. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year? Understood, ma'am. What was that all about? Hi, ma'am. Funny. Seems to remember. Ah, frick. My capture card got disconnected there for a second. My bad, guys. I want to just go turn on my fan. It's really hot in here. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing? Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow and you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Isn't that right, Mr. White? Hey, how do you know me? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm the chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. This could be could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like, oh. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this crime has confessed to the crime. Huh? Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright? Well, Why don't you begin by telling me what exactly happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. That's quite specific. It was in the witness deposit. The witness clearly saw me committing the crime. That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it? The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Prosecutor's office, huh? Oh, in the trunk. Let's see. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were. That's just great. So who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. Detective? Gumshoe? Nah, he couldn't have died. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. See, allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Uh-oh. What? What, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do so. This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn. We still don't know? Okay. So you're the chief prosecutor. That's correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's an awful large nutshell. Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Leona, what happened to your hand? Oh, this? I cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. Huh? Not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. I'm supposed to defend this. And I changed the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? 2 years above her. Emma told you that too, did she? Well, why not? I dragged him all the way here from his office. Although it seemed he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, I was in law school. I was in my 3rd year, and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different. She was strong. She did anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Excuse me? Intellectually attracted when it was top of her class in school. I was the best one there. Oh. I was doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me? As you can plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lena... Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it. I know. So how could you say this? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lena. Lena. That's right, yes. I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave it to you. You mean you're requesting my service as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do whatever I can to get to the bottom of this. Lena has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. That look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here. And I'm going to find out what. Sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? About what? My sister. She's not like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling, everyone liked her. I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining what happened to her. I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe well, maybe not. Sounds like there's something that defines a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this group arguing at the prosecutor's office, shall we? Okay. Because this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Funny, that's my first visit to the prosecution office. Should be like this? Hey everybody, keep up the good work. Hey, what are you thinking? Well, they are going to be my co-workers 3 years from now, after all. No harm in saying hello. Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes. I'm trying to not stand out too much here. Hey, you spectating to go on notice? Your partner? Partner? Hello? What do we have here? Looks like a Bambi. A Bambinin got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks, gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall? Our sheriff. Look here, Bambinin. I know how you feel, but this is my gang gold strike, see? Strike. So my question is Gumshoe gonna be in on this? Dreams of cacti out in the desert.
Do you want to? What's this guy talking about? You had a long home now. Happy trails, Bimba. Bimba. Is that a hombre friend of yours? Kinda, sorta, maybe. I don't know. He's a detective.
Yeah, thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Is that a wallet? What's this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer. What are you doing, right? What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to police. I don't believe it. Do real basic evidence of the scene of the crime. Let's be scientific about it. This, please put it in your pocket. Oh, is that scientific? It sounds like a theft to me. So, yeah, you can examine evidence. So you click it, and then this is totally different. Cause I think this is kind of like extra content that they added into like probably the Wii version, I would think, to kind of make it different. Because there was a DS version. DS, I don't think could have ran this. Then again, the first 3 of the Ace Attorney games came out on the on the DS. So let's start examining everything. There's a lock on it. Oh look, I think there might be a clue. Open it. This is an ID card. See, well, isn't scientific investigation useful? Look, a door. This must mean something. I'm not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open a mysterious lock. I feel to see what's mysterious about it. Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life a little more. Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Here's the phone. Let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching. I can't hear anything. My ears. No, my ears. Maybe it's due to the barometric pressure. What is she babbling about? Hey, what did you just say? See, you can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Goodness, right? This is the car's lot. There, main entrance. What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit. Well, maybe it's both. Kind of a dual purpose. Ah, the theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Ah, hey, Mr. Wright. Maybe you know what was Mr. Relative German related? Relativity German? Or was he British? Mr. Relativity. Are you sure that was his name? This wall's in our way. Got a faucet for water. Wait, I know. This water was merely a facade hiding the truth. There was no wall, but a water tank. I don't see how that makes anything different. The water is heavy. I can't even bulge. The drum over here is on its side. Hey, I know. I'll hide it here and do a stakeout. I think you'll probably just get arrested. fact, you may not even have to hide it in the drum to get arrested. Well, I'm not suspicious. Yeah, they might not know that. We done here? I think we checked everything. That's just a sign, I'm guessing. Look, a stylish glass wall. You could see the whole parking lot from it in there. It says security. Perhaps it's a cafe? Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I think that's probably just a security guard office. You know, I scored a 97 on my science test the other day. Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. Yeah, you flunk. That was a little rude. Guess we ain't done here. Oh, ladder. Aha, ladder. That's a step ladder. That's the difference in scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright. Those all seem so horribly familiar somehow. Can we not go down here? Nothing else seems to be. Check this. We have an ID number right here. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. I wonder what some number for ID is. What else would they use? Yabba dabba. Got the name down. Police department. Wow, a fully rendered 3. Ew, that looks like it hurts. Like I said, ew. You see this? Ah, I noticed that this is... what is it? So you're a scientific investigator? Yes, that's right. Is something wrong? No, it's just kind of, you seem kind of jumpy or maybe just young.
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year. Oh, I see, wait, only 16? I'm said to be formally assigned to Fornistics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. What exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader, but I'm ready to do my job at my age, no less. Other kids. Yeah, my sister didn't do it. She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't, so it's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it, she didn't do it. I know she didn't do it, it's a scientific fact, and there's a witness. Just talk to her, you have to talk to her. Right, I just did. Well, promised her I'd bring me a say, but that's interesting. Probably should know me. Oh crap. My child I'll have you know. It's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one. I believe investigators should be done. Investigation should be done scientifically, don't you? Yeah, sure can't alter the enthusiasm. As I'm like this case, my sister and does research. Pretty much done. I already did. Is She ain't here. Oh, we can slide. No time to waste. Let's go hunting for clues. I wonder what this is. Well, partner, it looks like you got no intentions of going home quietly. The sheriff. Like I said before this, here's our plan. You best be moseying on along unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, scary. Could you just tell us one thing? Who owns your car? Owns the car? Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the saddle? With the body in her saddle? Please? No problem, partner. About time for vitals. So anyway, get yourself to the saloon up on the 12th floor of the prosecution office. Might just find yourself a cerveza you like. Who this guy you think he is? Or when, for that matter. Okay, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you want, just your paws on her thing. Right, great. Excuse me? Or are you two all set? Us? What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene. Hello, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes. Some crunchy goodness coming up at you. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business. This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially pastime. Or are you officers? No, but you don't actually look like the type that. That's hardly a way to create someone. Even in the days as the cough-up cleans are out. Cough-up, huh? Maybe up. Oh god. Okay, so the images are blurring into my eyes. You might say, yes, all this holiday sequence. Dear me, you are slow, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What? Witness clearly saw me committing the crime. Angel Star, don't go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Not turn me into a cuck. Yes, ma'am. Come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest, Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are hit here. Why not make the lunches here rather than import them? No, only church growers can understand. Your boyfriend. I think it's gonna fall. I'm gonna break it by accident. Can I slide? No. Come on, I knew yesterday was Day of Destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Like, I know that daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny was yesterday's special for some reason. Oh. Oh. But, oh, this is.
Hey, this is Edgeworth's room. I can just tell because look at the thing on the tongue. Or maybe this might be Karma's. This is quite the place. You can say that again. So you know, Mr. Wright, you can do your offices up like this too. All you need is money and a little design sense. I'm not doing so well in either of those areas. In any case, it looks like the prosecutor's out. Let's come back later. And it was truly a sight to see. I mean, you saw the moment of when they commit the crime? Wait a second, you know, in the sky? Of course, it's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. I mean, luck is a sin did she pack to make that journey a wonder. She always travels light. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Starr? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they are, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clam and chowder. I wonder if Mr. was involved in some parts of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough up clean. Got this card. Lunch. You would accept only cash, no card. Really not a card that belongs to someone else. No, this isn't a credit card. It's an ID card. It belongs to a detective. And you're showing this to me, the one so you lie. It's like showing a fine honey ham to a detective. I always feel like I'm getting knocked. I mean, mocked. She back? No. I can't slide still. Ah, now he's here. Hopefully. This is the kind of room that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really. Thanks. Well, look. There's a trophy of some here. Trophy? What? That shield? It takes care and nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, he must be a real stuck-up jerk. Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you? No. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Long time no see, Edgeworth. Huh? Ah, Mr. Edgeworth. You know him from somewhere? Of course. I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh, did I know? Excuse me. It was just Mr. Wright here. Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? The body was found in this nasty, bright red spotted car in the parking lot. That would be my car. What of it? What? Your car? I'll say one thing, she can certainly scream. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean? Rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? How's Edgeworth? I remember a time time where there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it, he did it. Thanks to my innocence, establishing a trial at the end of last year. Oh, there are some who still say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. What? That's crazy. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. The fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even got so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield? There's gotta be a story behind that one. I wonder what that is. It has a big K on it. Prosecutors. Oh, what's that? It's the King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors? It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor every year. What, so? That K stands for King? Hey, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing. King Prosecutor, kind of like Employee of the Month, only better. I want to look at it. Oh, check it out, there's a metal plate here. It looks like the names of all the previous recipients are engraved on it. Wow, one guy listed a bunch of times. Von Karma. Guess he must be a forager. Oh yeah, that's probably it. Well, wherever he's from, he must have been an amazing prosecutor. I'd like to meet this Mr. Von Karma sometimes. When she says that his name does have kind of a ring to it. Looks like Mario Party, So basically this says you're the best of the best last year, huh? You take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty.
That's what? I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yeah, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you? Hey, Detective Gumshoe works, yeah. I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken? What? That's it? I've got more important things to worry about. Oh, right. Let's see, keep this kind of buzz reward for better or for worse. The other day was a good day for the prosecutor's office. Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday. Can you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecution office. Cleaning day? Working with the police department, we sort file all the evidence for solved cases. Call it evidence transfer. Wiping your hands with cold cases, in other words. Oh, and another thing, a certain ceremony was held at the police department. Running annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon and I got here at 5:12. That's very precise. People like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright. I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence. Took place at 5:15. After you got back? What, right? I'd appreciate it if you direct that suspicion glare elsewhere. Can I read it? Alright, I definitely forgot to talk to him about something. But not you. What did I say, right? You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, right? No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed her. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean, wait. So you're the chief prosecutor, little sister. Yes, sir. And Miss Sky, it's nice to meet you. Now that didn't sound forced at all.
Now, I remember you've really grown. I'd admit it was a simple surprise for me too, to think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior guilt. I can understand. Wait, what? What did you just say? This guy's the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. You, Mr. Edgeworth. Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. Appears I was mistaken. Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she's felt some responsibility for you. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was a murder weapon? To be specific, it was the knife I kept in my toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth? What? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on, he can't take a joke. Hey, look at this. It must be the victim's blood. Either that or Edgeworth cut himself peeling an apple. That's Edgeworth doing with the knife anyway. Hey, maybe he spends his time again roughing it in the wild. Edgeworth in the wild. I think my fruit peeling theory might be more likely. Are you kidding? I always pictured him as an outdoorsman. That's a scary thought. Anything else to look at? Woo! Woo! No!
Get me out of here. You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright. Who the heck are you? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm Edgeworth. What is it? Oh, freaking sorry, bag.
I'm here at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Report? What? Did you find evidence in the case against Prosecutor Sky? I don't like the way this conversation is going at all. Oh, Sky, sir. No, sir. She's no name of that kind, sir. Not in this report, sir. I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow. Lid. I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated. Sir, but sir. I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of give me your name. Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins. Right, Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month. But sir, I didn't know. Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains, and good luck. Right? Yes, sir? Gah! Caught me off guard. So you can see I'm busy. You may leave now. Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective from the same department as the patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Thanks. They seem to have finally calmed down. Got him to calm down at least. So now we got a new guy probably on the court record. Nope. Merkins. You better not replace Gumshoe. that Gumshoe over there? Kind of looks like him. Phew. We are finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecution office? I accidentally peeled off my solar thing. If it's me, that took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on, what's that? Disturbing. Why does it undulate like that? Oh yeah, I know that. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Sure, I mean, still, he doesn't seem familiar somehow. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. Sure is running fast over here. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? My line detective, Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there? What? Well, at least he doesn't seem too busy. This is our chance to get information. Hey, I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in the case. Well, why not? Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. What if she's not telling the truth? Well, yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal. Can I come speak to you for a second? Huh? Me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect, Lana Sky's sister. Whoa, the chief prosecutor's little sister? Just please investigate this case carefully, okay? Yes, sir. Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voice down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a little sensitive issues with us these days. So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Hey, oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. What? Gumshoe? Why did you do this time? What do you mean this time? Then what happened? You know, things are busy right now. Me and my sister and my sister's case and all. It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs right now. Lowest ranked guy and there's our chief of detectives. Not like any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you? You know, this is important. This is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd? I thought I'd spend the day getting the badger dance down, pal. Isn't there anything else you could do? Even police himself is drunk. Hey, directing this investigation, pal. Officer Marshall has been assigned to the underground parking lot. Marshall. Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know the guy, Marshall. Patrolman in charge of the crime scene is unheard of, pal. We found this in Mr. Edwards' car and stabbed with Mr. Edwards' knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone who must have had a grudge against Mr. Edwards. Poor Mr. Edwards. What could have happened? We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edward. Alright, well. What, the Dancing Badger is a masterpiece. Bruh. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? You threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. Battery powered so it can go anywhere. There's no switch, so it just dance until the battery dies. Poor Blue Badger faded to dance until he drops. I'm Detective Gumshoe, can you tell me about this? Huh? Hey pal, this is the Detective ID card. You just keep that, you have to turn it into the police. It's people like you that get into so much trouble all the time. Me and Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake. But did you... Whoa! Now I remember. Bruce Goodman, he's the victim. That's what I thought. You know it's more, Gumshoe? So this ID card belongs to the victim?
A detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think that's strange? Don't you think that's a little odd? A little strange?
I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground when we found it? Hey, that's it. That's the King of Prosecution award that Mr. Edward got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Congratulations. I was wondering why is the award a shield and why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. No, you've forgotten. But I was proud of Mr. Edwards for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecution office, naysayers must be about the rumors. Oh, we already talked to her about it. That's gonna be... It doesn't really fuck up now. It's just his desk, the award, that's his suit. It's just like, maybe it's made out of chocolate. No, it's a bronze prize. I don't know what the K stands for. We know what the K stands for now. Oh, what a sofa, and a comfy sofa. It makes you want to say, sofa so good. Sofa so far. Yeah, God, I'm glad she's not an inspiring comedian. Oh, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Well, the shelves are already packed super tight like that. What's the prosecuting going to do when they get new files? Splendid, Mr. Wright. What an unusual observation. I think that was a compliment? Oh, what a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. I guess he would feel important. Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be... Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds. That's handy to know. $5,000. Speaking of which, your suit would be about. That's enough of that. I don't need my life aspirations. Thank you very much. Okay, here's a card on it. Back from the dead, Wendy. Can we take the card that say Wendy? I guess it will. Alright, we checked everything here. I don't think there's much else. Have I showed everything to him? Oh, I didn't even show them that. Oh, they're both here, okay. Oh, Mr. Edward's trouble. He's in a tough spot again. Again. Yep. Well, it's all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond. Hammond, alright. There's always been rumors about Mr. Edwards forging evidence, yada yada yada, outside, even though it says murder in the woods. Everything in your past is shouting, but there's no evidence against him.
Mr. Edwards has always had unusual strong ties to the higher up. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Oh, he's aiming for that? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edwards is biting the bullet on this one. He's due this for all of us. And that's all I know about that. Not officially on the case, you know. Thank you. Where are you handling the case, Gumshoe? You met the guy who is. What was his name? The guy in the parking lot? Officer Marshall? Yeah, no, Jake Marshall is just a regular officer from West LA. For a moment there, I was unsure. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier on you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine this. Okay. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like it'll be stuck in the pit till the sun sleeps. See you in my dreams tonight, baby. Oh, still here. Hello. Why the surprise looks? Didn't I mention I got a boyfriend in criminal chief affairs too? What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Banana? Banana? Looks like a doggy that lost its herd. Jake. Would you mind reading this for me? What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right into this platoon. This platoon is from Detective Gumshoe. We maybe investigate. Gumshoe? Oh, that old cow dog. Doing a birthday party or something? Looks like there should say a letter of introductions. It says invitation. I think he just miswrote. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here? Taste of blood. I better let you get good. Thanks, Marshall. That's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Hey, wait a second. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or higher? Well, folks, clues are calling. Welcome to our goals. Be like the settlers strike down our lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hoot name. I just saw police investigations are like settling land. Well, Mr. Wright, what do we do? I say I won't be needing this anymore. This looks like it's a cell phone. It belongs to the victim. Check it out. So, the radio, Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all calls you made and received. Whatever.
Should have made fun of him. Go in here. Oh, sorry. I see you, partner. You pressed redial on their phone, didn't you? Oh, well, please don't kill me. I'm sorry. Whose phone is this anyway? It was on the ground over here. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. What? It's my sister's. She apparently dropped it when she was taking a quickly after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looked like she was fixing to call someone, except she only spoke for a few seconds according to who she called. No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now, one of those newfangled ringtones. Oh. I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Yeah, it's kind of strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone, wrong number. I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner. I've seen the path of the Lone Star Patrolman. The car where the body was found. Where the trunk was busted. Kind of note. Huh? No, she still ain't back? What the crap, man? Dude. I want to go there just to make sure. Officer Marshall, could you tell us about the victim? Good men always die young, remember that, partner. Should you be a little bit more specific? The detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy? Detective Goodman was stabbed at 5:15. A smiling Madame told me the tale. He was the witness. One stab to the chest and a fine piece of work. Here's the autopsy report. Finally! They have nothing in common. They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why we didn't go much work with
Chief Prosecutor. So they called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to the parking lot. So it seems like calling an unarmed man into a shootout at high noon.
I feel like this guy's not even from Texas.
Oh, okay, this is... Oh. Alright, well that was a long episode, jeez.
So far, I don't know. I mean, I don't think she did it, obviously, but I have no reason to believe that she didn't, because she's blaming herself. But then again, Edwards did that. But all right, next time on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, we're going to go to the trial former, and then after that, we're going to the trial. I looked up like how was it built and structured. There's trial former, and then trial ladder. So I'm guessing that's going to be split up, because I guess they're long enough. So this will be probably 26 parts long. So let's just send it for that. Thanks for watching. See you guys later.